And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's...
And he'll shoot here! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Dixon. That has not gone well. Got a shot away! Missed by a fraction. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Schneider. Nuno Mendes. That's a fabulous ball. Has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Neymar. David Villa. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. That has been cut short. He's gone forward. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
That's headed upfield. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's let fly! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nuno Mendes. It's Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Nuno Mendes. Well, I'm not sure how the stats... Oh, they could be caught out here! Pedri. And it's Neymar.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in. Barcola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Here it is, crossed in. Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde, David Villa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
David Villa gets a foot in here, and he's managed... David Villa! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Could be danger here. Referee's given a throw. So we've reached the hour mark.
Was 71,898.
Looking for the run. David Villa. David Villa. Great hit! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 63 minutes is number 6, David
Madrid
Villa.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
David Villa.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Schneider, under an awful lot of pressure. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. That's beautifully weighted. Koundé gets it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
Corner number 2 then.
Messi. Number 42. Musiala. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Schneider plays it short.
Ronaldo. Number 22.
Dixon.
De Bruyne.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
3 minutes added time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Has a look and has a go. And we're done. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and
He's got the shot away! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's being shifted off it. He has found the way through. Oh, not quite. Van Dijk is there to clear. That's Valverde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. David Villa.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Valverde! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that in.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is a little undercooked. And he's let fly. A collective sigh. There could be trouble here. Mbappe! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Dixon. For Musiala. Oh, good read.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedri. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi in acres of space out wide. Chance! Oh, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Valverde. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition. He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's nice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has left him in a heap. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
No way through. Deftly away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Well, nicely intercepted. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Chance to finish. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dixon. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. Foden. Van Bauten cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
David Villa. Valverde. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Caicedo cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Schneider. It's Pedri. The less said about that pass, the better. Now he's off and running. David Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo. Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Well, as soon as it left his foot, that was destined for goal.
After
Rocket man.
45 minutes is number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. David Villa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Neymar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Koundé gets it away. David Villa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri gets across and deals with it. Schneider. And it's Neymar. And it's Schneider. Neymar gets into some space. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. David Villa. Valverde pinches it off him. Thinks one through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes wins the duel this time. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, he's just misjudged that one. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. David Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. So we've reached the hour mark. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Couldn't squeeze it through. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the pass is intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mbappe. Caicedo. David Villa. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. And with that goal comes comfort.
The goal scorer after 67 minutes.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And smartly reclaimed. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. That's a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne.
Stood up well to him there. David Villa. Great hit! Yes, it's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a good foot in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nice interception, well timed. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Mbappe has a look and has a go. Short changes him with that pass. And he can clear it away. He's in plenty of space here. Belts one.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on the field is number 8, Zico. Substitution.
Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. That's an errant pass. And he's there to get it away.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
David Villa! That's going to go a long way. De Bruyne. Oh, what a... There's the shot! Yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Mendes picks it up from the goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. David Villa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. David Villa collecting the match ball. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. And that has been slung wide. Musiala gets over and intercepts, and there's his chance to lead the counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement around him, he'll find the runners. He's the pivot for all that goes forward.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Dixon.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's shifting through the git. Fires from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé and Akanji. He's picked his way. David Villa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Sneijder with the short one. Now it's Neymar. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. And now the hit. And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Musiala, Sneijder, played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! Oh, has another goal! Goal! Barcelona! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Barcola! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Valverde. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Akanji cuts out the pass. That's Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that was venomous. Madrid have their second corner now. Can he finish? Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Madrid have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, strongly challenged there. Foden. Barcola. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shifted it to the flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neymar. And they can counter here. Interesting ball. He could be in here. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo gets it clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the volley. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Great position here. And that was very necessary. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Musiala. Oh, he's burst through. Looks for the finish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Good spot, he's seen the run. That's been cut out, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have... Cristiano Ronaldo! We've got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Expertly cut out, really nicely
2
done.
added minutes has been
Kunde
indicated.
gets it away. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're back on the ball again.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Akanji. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. And that's definitely not his best. Schneider. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid get their fourth corner. So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Messi is there to clear. Foden. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's gone loose. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Neymar. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. It's Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Tries to get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Marquinhos. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this
He's
match
done very
was
well to take that back.
71,550.
And he's got the beating of his man. Just the keeper to beat! And he nearly went all the way.
Foden can really show some outlandish skill.
Speculative strike. Now that was quite some save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi gets it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that...
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Neymar! That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Oh, no joy this time. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42.
So,
Musiala.
time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is
Well, there is
number
that saying,
22,
Peter, that if it isn't
De
broke,
Bruyne.
don't try and fix it. But I
Substitution.
suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Schneider. Good read, needed to be. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Pedri.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Messi. Valverde. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ricky Puig. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Now it's Schneider. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. And the finish! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal scorer for
Complete
Barcelona.
awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 10.
Shakes to shoot.
Coming on to replace him.
And no, he couldn't
number
find the
8.
finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Substitution for Barcelona.
It's a lucky
Number
7th
11,
corner.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Valverde! Oh, he's been caught, and again! And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up, he's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race, this time surely! He want to be quick to recover this. And that's a real chance missed. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. No, just too much on that. Deftly away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. He's in space and looking for options. Zico. That'll be a throw. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass.
3 minutes added
And it's
time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted. Oh, the ball's run loose here. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. That was always going to be the keepers. Oh, that was vital. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And he's there to retrieve it.
That's good play from him.
And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. David Villa taking in the accolades.
And now, lining up for Barcelona.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands, with good effort from distance, and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. David Villa. He's gone for goal! It's a loose ball. Messi, and the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Foden. That'll be a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Ter Stegen has that under control. David Villa. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Off the post! Oh, and the shot! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Milan awarded another corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Musiala. Neymar. Schneider! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Marquinhos engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Quality ball. Musiala. David Villa has found the net here, of course.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. Oh, what David Villa! And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pedri. Foden. For Valverde. Dixon. Musiala. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shifted upfield. And here's Neymar. And he's gone searching crossfield. Nice, great hit!
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar's cross. He's got full. It's anyone's. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Schneider. And another try. A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance
10,
to turn to their
Schneider.
benches.
Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Son
Number
Heung-min.
8, Zico. Substitutions taking place.
David Villa.
2 added minutes
Pedri.
has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Keeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and there... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It's Schneider! Lacking in accuracy.
Schneider knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Messi. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's
Pedri! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Hernandez. Merino. And Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos. And it's Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So it is still 0-0. Buildup. In towards the middle. He's done well to get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
David Villa. There's no flag. Can he put it away?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He can run onto that. He could be in here. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and risky...
He's tried one! Defending of the desperate variety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. Lang. Musiala. To Messi. Chooses to go crossfield. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. David Villa. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Messi. Buildup. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Lovely feet. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
The attendance.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and
He's had a shot! Well, has a look and has a go. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Snyder just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, that's well spotted. Merino. Now it's Neymar. Has a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 6.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That was very necessary.
Number 42, Musiala. Coming on to replace him is number 22, De Bruyne.
And that's definitely not his best.
Taking place.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Mikel Oyarzabal. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Belts one! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. That's that, the end. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Already we're underway here. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. That's a sharp pass. He's tried one! And it's been taken short. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. And now the hit! First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa. Pedri. Pedri takes control of it and he's... Pedri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker, Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think
David Villa! Too close for comfort. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Frankowski. Foden. Schneider. Hernandez. And Frankowski. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. David Villa. It's Schneider! Goal! Barcelona! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
2 added minutes
Foden
has
deals
been
with that
indicated.
comfortably. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Barcelona glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. Any strong opinions on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. David Villa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Frankowski providing an outlet on that flank. Look at the space here. David Villa. Shapes to shoot. Another save. Frankowski moved on forwards. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Marquinhos clears
The
it away.
attendance for this match was
But
72,000.
this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Schneider. Schneider gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Inter. Number 5, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 19. Substitution in progress.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've...
Oh, great header! It's run loose. It's fallen kindly here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Suarez chasing after it. Neymar. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Is number 24, Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Quality ball. David Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. He's been... There's the hit! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Palmer. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Palmer. Vasco da Gama looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Messi. Spread it left. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. Palmer. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Schneider. Schneider, he's having a go! Danger averted for now. Pedri. And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schneider. And here's Lewandowski. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played, well played. Lewandowski for Messi. And here's Neymar. Musiala. Son Heung-min. Fagioli. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He has found the way through. Pedri. And it's Messi. That has not gone well. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. He is through here! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
71,600.
Oh, good ball. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Caicedo. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Donnarumma catches it safely. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another.
Real chance! He's scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi. David Villa under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hits one! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 10.
Vasco da Gama get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Number 24.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Bernardo Silva. Substitution.
Barcelona making
Substitutions taking
consecutive
place.
changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done.
Substitution in
He may
progress.
well get another chance, you know.
Messi.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. That'll be a throw-in. Caicedo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be
And
5
through to
minutes
the
added
goalkeeper.
time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. David Villa. Zico. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. David Villa. Oh, what a big chance! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. Musiala. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Musiala is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Great ball, and he's got the shot away! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
David Villa! And it's there!
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Schneider. David Villa. Nuno Mendes. Schneider. Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schneider. Nice ball. David Villa! It's anyone's ball now. No way through. Chance! And he's missed it.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Kimmich. Brekalo. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. He's looking for the runner here. Opts to play it back. And Messi! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's been cut out, well played. Van Bouten to Marquinhos. Dixon. Always onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala, he's had a shot! Messi! And he steered it beyond the post.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Could be danger here. Now, can he find a finish? Pedri, there's the hit! And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kimmich. David Villa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely.
He's going for
The
goal!
attendance for this match was 71,000.
Oh, that was plenty on that.
Neymar put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Caicedo. And it's Salah.
Such good technique.
Shifted upfield. Pedri. Barcola. Pinches it off him.
Substitution.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcola. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Olise. Kimmich. And Caicedo.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. So nearly the perfect ball.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Number 17.
No
Neymar.
way through.
Coming on
This
the
is
field,
what good chemistry
number
is
21,
all about.
Erling Haaland. Number 20.
Pedri.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Gakpo.
Number 13.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Substitution in
Haaland
progress.
is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gakpo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents.
And now, lining up for Barcelona.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri. He's got a David Villa! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. First quarter of an hour gone. Has a look and plays it forward.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Schneider. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Straight hits! Goal! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Caicedo. And it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. Now can he... And the shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's straight offside. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Musiala, there's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Caicedo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Big chance, must be! He's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Robertson. Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Second half, and still 2 between them. Produced there, the crisp... No mistake! Terrible error, duly punished. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half, just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Foden bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break.
Messi! Just a whisker away. Dixon. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Musiala. He has found the way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's lost David Villa! And that would have won it.
Villa really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Number 11, Messi. Number 10, Schneider. Number 17, Neymar.
Robertson.
Coming on the field,
It's a
number
throw-in.
20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Zico. Number 13, Gakpo. Substitutions taking
Mbappe.
place.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, what a... Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely measured pass. David Villa!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
5 minutes to add. David Villa. Oh, David Villa! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Robertson and Caicedo, and that's that. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really were brilliant today, Peter, to produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
Barcelona getting ready to celebrate here, their promotion already sealed, free from the relentless tension, the pressure that was plaguing them. It's a happy time to be one of these guys as the countdown continues to more prosperous times ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider goes short. Great hit! He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Ribery. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Foden. Ribery. He's played him through. And the shot, big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Jimenez. Van Dijk. Threads one in. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Caicedo. Musiala gets a foot in here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Caicedo. Pedri. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foden. This is promising. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. And here's Messi. Foden. Crossed it early. Messi finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa. Messi has a goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A case now of complete control. Foden, and he was quick to react. Pedri.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pedri. In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And we hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt. He's one-on-one! Hits one! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Caicedo, Akanji, and it's Jimenez. Dixon, now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Foden. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are simply cruising along with this three-goal lead.
For this match was 71,898.
Foden. Schneider. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Messi. Real chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his... Oh, terrible pass. Oh, just skips past his man. David Villa! Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Ribery. Mbappe tries a shot! They've scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 75 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Paris Saint-Germain can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Van Bouten, Pedri. De Bruyne shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. David Villa, and the shot! And he hits the net! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Barcelona, after 82
Things
minutes,
looking
is
so easy, almost too easy here.
David
Oh, good
Villa.
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Caicedo.
Well, you might think he got off
Coming on the
lightly. It is
field
just a
is
verbal warning.
Number 5.
He can run onto that. David Villa. Lovely feet. David Villa! Oh, taken with style. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected.
David Villa is on his... He's had a shot! He scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here.
David Villa.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? No mistake!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Still trying to make a game of this. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
It is now time for our
David
special
Villa
lottery.
walking off. Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Oh, that's Palmer! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Now there's a fine ball. Musiala. He's got it. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No way through. Osimhen. That's a sharp pass. Schneider has it out wide and in space. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Has a goal! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Referee's given a throw. Musiala. Pedri. Schneider. That's good play. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa. Very nicely done. Messi. McAllister. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer. And he's found a way past. Palmer! Sticks it away! And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer for Argentina. After 44
Argentina
minutes
give
is
themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Palmer!
And it's Schneider.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's Neymar! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That's very neat. Now the finish! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Schneider has it in a wide position. Schneider. Osimhen. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Messi. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palmer.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Played with finesse. And he's in on goal. He has found the way through. Oh, this is a chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 7.
Corner number 2 then.
To replace him is number 11. Substitution in progress.
They've played it short. Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. In he goes again! Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Palmer.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 24.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 27. Coming on the field. Number 10. Phil Foden. Number 9. Son Heung-min.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 3 minutes.
But McAllister, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And time is up. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about. Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he get it through? Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best quality.
David Villa! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Quarter of an hour played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Face to face, tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Schneider. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. It's a throw-in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Musiala. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And here's Neymar. Swept it. David Villa! And that is wildly off target. He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. And now the breakaway. Oh, super find. And the shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Schneider. That looks a good ball through. David Villa. David Villa hits one! And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately put.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Pedri. Neymar. Well, that's an inviting ball. David Villa. And here's Musiala. Messi goes in for the header. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
This is the time you need that pace. Footballing width usually identifies with...
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
David Villa being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. He might be in here! Shot could be on. Decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 42,
We have got changes here from
Coming
both
on
sides,
the
in
field
fact.
is number 22, De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cristiano. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Substitution.
Galatasaray making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Cleared without hesitation.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he was alert to it.
Galatasaray need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
4 added minutes has been
Messi.
indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Yilmaz. Mbappe.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Schneider. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 8, Zico. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Barcelona getting ready to celebrate here, their promotion already sealed, free from the relentless tension, the pressure that was plaguing them. It's a happy time to be one of these guys as the countdown continues to more prosperous times ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. David Villa. Now it's Schneider. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's burst through. Decent hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So, a breakthrough already. That has been slung wide. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. David Villa! David Villa! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's played in low. He's had a hit! And it's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oyarzabal. He's had it taken off him. That pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's a throw. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Neymar. Musiala. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's lost his man, David Villa! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Valverde. Mendes cuts out the pass. Pedri. And Mendes. Jimenez clears. Gets his pass away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mikel Oyarzabal. Messi powering forward here. He's beaten the last man. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Chance! And he hits the net. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mikel Oyarzabal, and it's Messi. It's Son Heung-min. He can run onto that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! And yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there's the end of the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Barcelona hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. That gets things going for the second half. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to... There's the hit! And again! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. Valverde. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Musiala. Pedri looking here to chip it through. Neymar looking to run onto it. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ter Stegen comes out and deals with it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well read, and the danger is averted. Foden. Played towards the other side. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Pedri. Substitution
Barcelona
in progress.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pedri. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 17, Phil Foden. Coming on
Messi.
the field.
He really is
Number
being given
24,
no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd
Number
expect,
8,
Peter, that
Cristiano
defence ought to
Ronaldo.
know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a
Straight hit! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten running with the ball. Looking for the runner. Jimenez makes the interception.
4
Palmer.
added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Some good work on the right flank here. Alexander-Arnold. Messi! Goal! Deep into injury time! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but...
And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which...
And now, lining up for Barcelona.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Neymar, Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Schneider. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
He's got the shot away! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And that's played in low. David Villa! That's another chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the route...
Havertz! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Defending of the desperate variety. Beckenbauer. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Zaha. Cherki. He's found a way through. Cherki! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Nuno Mendes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Jordi Alba. So what can they make of this? He's had it taken off him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Neymar. Beckenbauer, a player of legendary status. He could be in here. Now it's Havertz. Caught offside that time. Now it's Anthony. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he put it away? It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The attendance for
And
this
that
match
really
was
is so impressive.
71,649.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Jordi Alba tries to clear.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on to
Skims
replace
one
him
in.
is
And that has been
22,
clubbed away.
De Bruyne. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Schneider. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Anthony! And the ball's come loose here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's seen an awful lot of the ball, and he's done some very good things with it.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing.
There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position,
Substitution
something for him to cling to.
Number 10, Schneider.
We have got changes
Number
here, from both
11,
sides in fact.
Messi. Coming on the field,
De Bruyne.
Number 8, Zico. Number
Flat-footed
20,
pressing going on here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just
Substitution
5
in
minutes
progress.
left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 3
Nicely
minutes
weighted
added
ball.
time.
Palmer. Now Mbappe. Havertz. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He has found the way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Messi ploughing through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's gone forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Alexander-Arnold, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super ball! It's a really well-measured ball. That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely measured pass. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
McAllister. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Pedri! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Akanji, McAllister, it's Kimmich, Neymar, Musiala, he's got the shot away, and it's in, and again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nuno Mendes. Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He is just caressing the ball. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
Osimhen! And somehow he kept it out.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Big header! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has left him in a heap. And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Neymar, and that is expertly dealt with. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Mahrez. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found a way through. Musiala, he's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
McAllister. And Akanji. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. He's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Schneider plays it short.
The attendance
He can
for
get
this
that
match
clear.
was 71,649.
Now it's Neymar. Musiala. He's having a go! And he hits the net! And surely that settles it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pedri does well to get it back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, not quite.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Nuno Mendes, Pedri, Musiala, it's Pedri, Nuno Mendes, now Gakpo, almost 75 minutes on the clock now, pass somewhat off target, Pedri, and it's Mahrez. Well read, nice interception. He could be in here. Oh, good great chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Coming on the field is number 19, Yamal. Substitution.
Nuno Mendes. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Zico. And here's Gakpo. Pedri. He's in, surely!
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7. Joshua
Barcelona
Kimmich.
making another change
Number
here.
6, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 41, Rice.
Pedri.
Number
That is
15,
good pressure, just hounded him off it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Dixon. Lovely, tries a shot! They've scored! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. Kimmich with the clearance. It is a corner, good chance. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Neymar. And he's quick to get it clear again. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. No goals as yet. Van Bouten. It's Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Rudiger. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in...
There's the hit! And that is wildly off target. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Vinicius Junior, he's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Musiala, Vitinha, Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal. Musiala. Oh, they could break here. David Villa! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe
The
and
attendance
simple.
for this match was 70,987.
Vinicius Junior! Schneider. And it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dixon. And it's Schneider. Almost 75 minutes on the clock. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42.
Bellingham.
Musiala.
And Mendes.
Coming on the field is
Vinicius
number
Junior.
22. De Bruyne. Substitution in progress.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Schneider. Coming on to replace
Barcelona
him is
have now
number
used
8,
up all but one
Zico.
of their substitution windows. Nuno Mendes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Zico. Out to the left it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Gonzalo Ramos. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
Terrific recovery.
Please use